I'm back and I have a new planner stack. Basically what happened was a week into January, I had a bit of a planner crisis, completely reevaluated what I was doing with my planner whole situation for 2025, and I have a new planner stack. So let's go through it today. Okay, so let's quickly have a recap of what I've moved away from. So I had the Hobonichi Cousin, which I'm so sad about the cover because I absolutely loved how the cover turned out. But basically, I realized that I have the cursed paper. The paper that bleeds through and also ghosts. I just wasn't dealing with it. It just wasn't working for me. The daily pages weren't working for me. It just was not working for me. So I'm keeping this planner as my next junk journal, which is great because I still get to see this cover, and I'm actually getting pretty far through my current junk journal. So this one will probably make its way into rotation this year. So this one is not getting wasted. The other one, which has actually ended up not being used as well because I kind of merged these two planners. And again, I might just keep this one as a junk journal too. Maybe I'll look for something creative that I can do with it because it would be a shame to completely waste it. I'm sure I can just find a way to like draw in it or something. So they're both getting put into a drawer and I will use them at a later stage. Okay, so for the first planner that is not changing, we have my Hobonichi Weeks. This one made the cut and I am still loving it. The only difference is I have this sticker on the back now, and I have a little I love bread sticker on the inside. I got those from the Coffee Monsters Co. since I made the last video. So I am going very well with this one. This is my step tracker. I know I do not take a lot of steps, but it's because I work from home. I use my little Squishman stickers and it's great. I love this. The monthly pages I'm just using to show, what am I using it for? I'm using it to show pain. So how long pain things last. Like I injured my hip and this line just shows that it went all the way through to here. I use that when it's starting to improve, but it is still there. Yep, that is how I'm using that. Then we have the weekly pages. Let me take out this pencil board so it doesn't blind you. I'm using the same layout pretty much as Helen from the Coffee Monsters Co. I loved how she did it with all of her workout stuff and then the little habit trackers up the top. I also added in a little column with mood where I'm just putting just like a little squish sticker for how I was feeling overall for the day. I might add in text just for a little bit more context in the future, but for now I've just been putting stickers. And honestly, it's not looking that exciting yet because I have not gotten into a good fitness routine yet. So it's really just showing that I haven't done anything for the past month, which is a little embarrassing, but it is what it is. I am hopefully getting into a workout routine soon. And yeah, so this is this week. This is the layout for it. Obviously haven't filled anything in yet because I haven't worked out today. Maybe I will after this video. Maybe I won't. So yes, this is working well. Oh, wait, no, there is one more section. I am using the My 100 page for easy meals just because I'm not a good cook and sometimes I just need to remember that I can have a toasted sandwich and that's okay to eat. So yes, that is the Hobonichi Weeks. It's still going well. It made the cut. The next planner is a new one. This is I think it's B6 journal from Mortar. It is just a plain dot grid journal and I just like the size of it. This one is my business planner, or business journal, I guess. And I have this, which is coming out soon. Love the sticker. Also something from the Coffee Monsters Co. This is from an artist on Instagram who I will tag below because I can't remember her name. And then these two are ours. So I figured this was very fitting for the front of my work planner because if I just work hard, the rest of it I can't really show because it has like details about finances and stuff and I just don't want to get into that on this channel. It's pretty simple. It just sits on my desk and I just write in it with pen and then a Tombow marker. So then the next planner that made the cut is my daily journal. It is a Loistrom, is that how you say it? I tried to look it up and I don't know. I'm just going to say Loistrom. If it's incorrect, please correct me. And it is just my daily journal, which is not actually daily this year. I just wanted to write in it as much as I could. I originally was going to make it so that it was just whenever something interesting happened, but I am actually missing just putting anything in there, like just random things that I found out. So I am going to be journaling more in it than I currently am, but this is how it's going so far. So the first thing that I wrote in here was actually my 2025 bingo, and I've already checked 2 things off. So I've done the Twilight series and I finished a sticker sheet. Technically I have already painted with watercolor, but I feel like I want to mark that off when I've painted something completely with watercolor. You'll see what I painted soon. But I also put a movie review. I watched the Wallace and Gromit new movie and I loved it. Then I wrote about my planner crisis, some happy mail. I got a little sticker from Helen. I put in the journaling card that she sent me, as well as with the little note from her, as well as a bunch of stickers. I just thought I would sticker slap with all of her stickers because that was just fun. It's a good use of stickers too, in my opinion. Then I journaled about the revamp of the My Strange Addiction sticker. I had a Swiss roll from a bakery, and I tested all the stamps that are coming out next month, and I just used the paper to decorate this page, which I thought was fun. Also, yes, this is turning into like a flip through of this, but I wanted to show you guys how I'm actually using this planner. So this is the masterpiece that I created after I watched the Twilight Saga. It is Edward, and he has shimmer watercolor paint on him, which is just fantastic. So yeah, I've just been journaling about really anything. I can taste Pepsi Max again. It doesn't taste disgusting. I've been having storm anxiety recently, and then I've always wanted to do this, and I finally remembered. So I'm putting a little drawing of what the fruit was, and then the sticker on top. I've written just fruit here at the moment because I don't know if any vegetables in Australia have the stickers on them. It might just be fruit, but yeah, this is what I'm going with, and I'm going to keep it across 2 pages just because I'm doing the drawings as well. I feel like I'll fill up 2 pages pretty quickly. So yeah, that is how this is going, and I am enjoying this, and I actually want to use this more than I currently am. So then we get to the final planner. So the final planner is what replaced both my Hobonichi cousin and the Quirky Cup Collective. Technically, I split them into like a business and a normal planner. So this is the replacement. I still really wanted to use this cover because it wasn't cheap and I love it. So I found a way to make it work. So I have another Leuchtturm planner, and it has the elastic band thing at the back, but I just wrapped it around the back cover and I just slipped it in here. So now this cover works for this planner as well, and it fits perfectly. So this is what replaced the Hobonichi cousin, and I copied my goals page pretty much exactly just because I really, really liked it. And so I just moved it into here. I did a little page about my word of the year. I wrote places that I want to visit / things to eat, so places that I want to go to and try. This is going to be a dopamine menu. I still haven't gotten around to it just because I've been pretty busy, but I've kept it blank just so I can get to it. So this idea I moved over from the cousin. It was the My 100 page, and I decided to just move it over for TV shows and films. I've already watched 11 for the year, and I also put a worst 3 and best 3 down the bottom just because I thought that would be a fun little addition. And then I did a monthly page. I'm not super happy with the yellow. I think it looks kind of ugly, so I'm just going to do a different color next month. I also think this is kind of pointless. It didn't really work, but this is just like, this is a work in progress. I am just doing my best to try and figure out what works for me in this, but I don't really use the monthly pages anyway, so it's not a big deal. And then we get into the weekly pages. So for the weekly pages, I split it into 3 columns, and I left 1 little dot grid on each side just to make sure it was even. And I did the left column. I basically just copied what was in the cousin for the left column. So I did like the week at the top, I did this week, and then I did a little bit for habits. And then for the main week section, I just do it depending on how long I need. So some days I will have fairly short, like Wednesday was very short because I just worked pretty much all day. but then Friday is an entire column's length because I did more things, and then I do just a little summary at the end. So I'm actually really happy with how this went. I didn't actually make many changes at all for the next week. It turned out really, really cute as well. And then we have my current week, which is looking like this. And yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same. I moved the habits to the bottom and I worked up so that way I have this entire area for this week if I need to add anything else. And I think that's all I have in there, yeah. So that is how everything is going. That is a pretty quick wrap up, hopefully. Oh, actually, I feel like I should show you guys this. So this is how I planned the layouts for this planner. So I just got a scrap piece of paper and I just I drew little doodles of what I wanted. So I wanted a dopamine menu, I wanted the main page to have consistency on it, and then a places to visit kind of thing. I originally wrote the letter to the self there, but I decided I would just put it in the back pocket. I wanted to do my movie list, and then I just did a little sketch of how the monthly page would work out. I had a list there, but that's how it turned out in it, and it was just too thin. It's not thick enough to write anything in, so that one was a bit of a fail. And then the weekly, I just wrote that I wanted to have columns and then habits in the side, and then I want to do a June, oh sorry, not a June, and then I want to do a reflection page. So this one obviously isn't done yet. I will be doing it once I get to the end of January. But I want to have some highlights, a little reflection section to write in, and then a summary of my favorite things that I watched. Maybe everything that I watched, but maybe just a summary. So yeah, this is my little list for what I wanted to move in the dopamine menu, but I've written up a clearer one of those now. Oh, there is actually a little bit on the back in pencil if you can see that. So that was the layout, how I wanted to do it. Yeah, so that is how that turned out. That is how my planner lineup is looking. So I've got this for my personal, I've got this for my personal, this for my business, and this for my personal, which is for health and fitness. So yeah, I will do more updated flip throughs if you guys are interested in those. But yeah, hopefully that is informative and interesting. I'm still getting very used to the whole YouTube thing. I am not naturally good at talking, so it is a learning experience for me, and I still might stumble over words and stuff, so I am very sorry if it is awkward at all, but I promise it will improve. And hopefully you found this interesting, and maybe it gave you some ideas for your own planner. If you are having a planner crisis, don't stick with the planner that you hate, just move on to something else. Keep the one that you don't like, and maybe you can turn it into a junk journal. Actually, let me go get my junk journal. Let me do a bonus junk journal flip through so that you can feel confident with scrapping and turning it into a junk journal. So this is my last Hobonichi cousin from 2024 that I did not finish, and this is how it is looking. So these were from one of my last Hobonichi orders. I just thought it was really cute, so I wanted to keep it. We have, these were also from that same thing, just some random stickers that I got. The McDonald's meal, that was from Squid Game. Another Hobonichi thing that I thought was cool. Some cute packaging I got, some snack packaging, more snack packaging. These are random seals from peanut butter and stuff that I liked, so I kept. Some stuff from Christmas, more stuff from Christmas, just some random packaging. Some random small business things, and some of the paper that I got from my Shopify order that I wanted to keep. I'm putting excess fruit stickers up here for just anything that's a dupe. I just thought it would be fun to keep all of the stickers, but just put the unique ones in my main planner. And then just some more random stuff, some snacks that I ate. And yeah, so that is how that is going, and that is what you can do with your planner that you hate and you want to move away from. So yeah, hopefully this has given you some good ideas. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.